We treat our smartphone galleries as an external hard drive for our own minds. We outsource our memories to these devices, trusting them to remember the details our own brains might lose. A digital archive operates through strict chronology. By sorting every image by date and time, it locks our past into a sequence that we eventually trust more than our own recall. This reliance creates a vulnerability. When an objective piece of digital evidence contradicts a core, indisputable life memory, our entire grasp on reality begins to slip. This is exactly what happens when a man casually reviews his family photo archive and stops on a single image that shouldn't exist. Because digital memory is trusted implicitly, an unexpected change within the archive acts as a direct strike against the user's sense of what is real. The anomalous photo contains a mundane scene: the man, his mother, and an unfamiliar little girl standing directly between them. Looking at this recreation, the dissonance is immediate. He recognizes the setting and his mother, but he has no memory of the girl staring directly into the lens. This image shouldn't be possible. His childhood is a well-documented, sequential timeline that leaves no room for a sister he never had. There is a terrifying intent in her expression. She isn't looking at the photographer in the past. She is looking through the phone at the person holding it right now. The digital record and his own memory now stand in total opposition. Without a reliable baseline, he is forced to seek validation from the outside world just to prove his own sanity. He takes a screenshot and sends it to his friends, hoping a third-party perspective will confirm that the girl is really there. The replies are instant and devastating. His friends tell him they don't see a girl in the picture at all. The fact that only he can see her suggests the anomaly is reactive, a phenomenon where the act of questioning a memory causes it to evolve. We see the evidence of this when he reopens the photo. The little girl has physically shifted closer to the foreground, reacting to his attention, while the rest of the family remains frozen in time. The shadows in his actual physical room begin to move in sync with the changes on his screen, showing that the investigation is leaking out of the device. Every logical step he takes to solve the mystery functions as a feeding mechanism, drawing the impossible figure closer with every click. Driven by desperation, he calls his mother for a final test of their shared history. When he asks her who the girl is, her reaction is a long, heavy silence, followed by a voice thick with terror. She demands he delete the photo immediately. Even as she denies the girl exists, her panic confirms that she recognizes a threat she isn't willing to name. Her refusal to acknowledge what he sees severs his final connection to a shared, objective reality. This is when the entity speaks. A whisper comes through the phone, telling him he was never supposed to remember her. This total isolation allows the memory to complete its transition. Without anyone else to ground him, the digital anomaly is free to manifest in his physical space. The phone's interface begins to break down. The screen flickers with digital noise as the operating system overrides his controls. This graph visualizes the rapid deletion of his entire photo gallery. One by one, the device erases his past to make room for something else. By wiping the timeline, it removes all historical proof, creating a void where his history used to be. The gallery app crashes, and the phone forces the live camera feed onto the screen. With the archive destroyed, there is no longer a past to look back at. He is forced to confront the anomaly in the immediate present. The live feed reveals the truth. Standing motionless at the end of his actual hallway is the little girl from the photo. Investigating an impossible memory is the very thing that pulls it into the room. The act of watching is the final trap. Now that you've seen the evidence, you have to ask yourself if your own attention has just given the anomaly a way into your world.